Hello, it is a very misty morning for some reason and I am pacing my way to the bus stop, but I thought I would intro this video here. Today I am tackling a challenge that I am so excited for, and that is 4 parks one day. Now it is something that I wanted to do with my friends, but schedules just don't align and we've all got loads of plans for these last couple of weeks, so I thought I'd just do it on my own because I really want to tick it off my bucket list. But because I'm doing it on my own, that means that I'm really able to tailor it to a challenge level that I'm happy with, and also to tick off some more of my bucket list things. So my criteria are going to be, in each park, 1 ride, 1 snack, 1 character meet, and 1 show. Now I haven't seen many people do it with a show before, but there's loads of shows that I haven't seen, so I'm basically using this as an excuse to be like, I have to see this show. My morning might be set off a little bit if I don't manage to get this bus, so I'm going to put you down. I'm going to get to Animal Kingdom as my first park and I will catch up with you there. Here I am at my first park of the day. I just had an absolute mare because I thought I left my headphones on the bus, but I didn't. I was literally typing out a Facebook post like, can anyone find them? And then I put my hand in my bag and they were there. So that's my fault. I'm about to tap in, and my aim is to get on Na'vi River Journey because it's one of 2 rides that I have yet to do this time around in Animal Kingdom. So I'll be heading straight to Pandora. Made it to Pandora and the wait is still saying 10 minutes, which is really good. More like 2 minutes. That was super successful. It was on and off in 10 minutes, so very accurate. Well, not even wait time because it was so much less than 10. We did have a short delay while we were on the ride, but it's not, you know, it didn't impact my day. I chose that ride because I was like, oh, it's probably going to be a long wait. Also because I haven't done it yet, this program, but like, it's probably going to be a long wait. It will kind of kill some of my morning time because I'm not going to leave Animal Kingdom until like 10:30. It's now 8:20 and I've done my ride, but I'm just gonna have to run through the flight passage queue. But you know, it's a successful thing to do anyway because I've actually ticked it off my list. I'm getting closer to completing all of the rides in every park. I've done it in EPCOT already. I've got a couple left in the other parks and that's why I'm trying to do those today. But I'm currently just heading to the gift shop because when I picked up at Animal Kingdom I was in Pandora and I want to get a pin to kind of represent the fact that this is where I was working when I worked in this park. These are the pins they had. I see this one everywhere and I don't know if this is unpopular opinion, I just don't like it. And then they had these ones. I don't really like the like realism stuff on the pins. I was trying to choose between these 2. I ended up going with this one I bought, just because as much as that says the name of Pandora, I don't feel like my time here was very much to do with like space. I get that it's because of Flight of Passage, but this is all like the vegetation and everything, and I just feel like that's more like what I was seeing on my shift. And because I was the bridge to Discovery Island and Africa, it's kind of like, it just fit more. That's why I wanted it, and it was the same price as the other one, which is a lot smaller, so that kind of played a part in my decision. But what to do now? I know which show I'm seeing. I want to see Festival of the Lion King, but that doesn't show until 10, hence why I'm not leaving until like 10:30. Also, buses don't go to the other parks until 10, so I'm gonna have to wait until around that time anyway. But I can either go and get some food, although I did have a Pop-Tart on the bus on the way, or meet a character. I kind of want to meet Doug, and I feel like I'm a bit in the middle of his meeting times, so I'm just gonna have a little wander around and decide what to do. Look at the line for Flight of Passage, that's crazy. It's 80 minutes and Na'vi River Journey is still 10. So I headed into one of the merch shops and got myself a button for Parks One Day, and I took a picture with it in front of the Tree of Life. So I'm going to try and do that in front of each of the park icons. I am sort of wandering around like waiting for the next sort of thing to fall into place timing wise, but I'm gonna pop into Starbucks to get some water because I'm very thirsty, and I'll fill up my water bottle with that because it's good to stay hydrated. Just waiting for Doug to come out because I've met Russell already.
He just likes to lick everything. You gonna try? He is an artist though. Yeah. Oh yes! I love that. We'll teach Russell how to do it. Yeah. Little portrait making, you know. Stop it. Doug, he's eating it. All the slobber, I hate it. There you go, guys. You're gonna look at David's first, big cheese. And one more. I got you guys. He's cute like that.
That was such a cute character interaction. He's so funny. Oh, that was so good. First character. So that's another thing ticked off of my 4-Park Sunday challenge. And I'm now heading over to Africa to grab a snack and to get in line for Festival of the Lion King. So I wanted to try the corn on the cob from Harambe Fruit Market, but they said they don't have it until 10. 10 is when Festival of the Lion King starts, and I kind of want to be out of here straight after that because I'm moving on to the next park. So I am seeing if there is anything else that I can try in Africa. I'm sure there will be because there's so much food here, but yeah, it's just working out where to go and what I want to get. So I've come to Tamu Tamu and I'm getting a pineapple crisp cake with ice cream. Didn't really want something that sweet, but it's the closest thing that I actually really like the sound of, and also I need to go to Festival of the Lion King after, so yeah, it's a snack to tick off my challenge. And here it is! Excited to take a bite of this. In we go! So with that, not only have I ticked off a show that I really wanted to see here and getting a bit closer to completing everything in the park, I've also finished in Animal Kingdom for my challenge. So I did ride, character meet, snack and show, and now I'm heading to get the bus because they are running now. Perfect timing, I've just sprinted over here. So I have made it over to park number 2, Hollywood Studios. I have an idea of the ride that I want to do here and the character that I want to meet. But in terms of a snack, it depends what time I end up eating, because it might end up that I have my lunch here. And show-wise, Beauty and the Beast live on stage started at 11 and it's literally 2 minutes past 11, so won't be able to catch that. But the next showing is at 1, so it just depends whether I'm still here at 1, because I do really want to see that show. And my kind of second choice option was the Frozen sing-along, but I kind of want to do the sing-along with my friends because I want to sing, but I don't want to sing along on my own. So we'll see, but that's my kind of general idea for this park, and I'll see how I get on with it. It is busy in Hollywood Studios today. The ride that I want to do is Alien Swirling Saucers, because that and like the Lightning McQueen thing are the only 2 attractions I haven't done here. The queue is 45 minutes. Why is it that long for that ride? That ride never... Well, I suppose the Toy Story Land rides always have high queues, but I feel like Alien Swirling Saucers always like maybe like 25, but 45. I'm gonna go try and meet Goofy and Max, and then either get food before or after getting in this really long queue. Hopefully it goes down at some point as well before I get to it.
That bag is really cute.
Oh my god, it is cute. Where'd she get that? I need a new bag. That's impressive.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and on the side of that one.
I think you love the shoes. You would have made it too popular, Max, okay?
Alright, big smile. Perfect.
I'm literally dripping with sweat. I waited so long to meet Goofy and Max, but they were really cute. And got their autographs. I'm heading into Galaxy's Edge, but I'm kind of just going to curve around and go into Toy Story Land. I've decided, you know what, it's a ride that I really need to do here to be able to complete all of the rides in this park, so I might as well just get it out of the way. I feel like Hollywood Studios is the park where I do most of the re-rides of stuff. Like I was mentioning earlier, I've done every ride in Epcot. Whenever I go to Epcot, I kind of just go for a Guardians res and then I go home because all the rides there are good. There's none that I'm like, I have to do every time. Whereas here, like, I'll do Tower of Terror every time. I love Rise of the Resistance. I've only done Rock and Roller Coaster once, so I might need to do that one again at some point. Not today, the line is even longer than the Alien Swirling Saucers line. But yes, I'm gonna head over there, and then I was thinking like, oh, will I still be around for the 1 o'clock showing of Beauty and the Beast? I definitely will. It is now just gone 12, so hopefully I'll be in and out of the queue quick enough to get to the show. I'll be racing across the park, but we're making progress. I spoke to a really lovely family in the line just about like working here and doing my challenge, and they were talking about like the differences between the heat in the UK and the US, because we were sweating. Like there was no shade where we were waiting, and I did wait like a good 40 minutes probably to meet them. So yeah, at least it was worth it, but I'm looking forward to some shade in the line for Alien Swirling Saucers. It said it was going to be a 50-minute queue. I've only waited about 30 minutes. So it's still quite long, but not as bad as it said. And I've also mobile ordered Woody's lunchbox to grab on my way to Beauty and the Beast show. So I've got Tochos as my snack / meal. And I hope you can hear what I just said because they were speaking over me. Or I was speaking over them. That was cute. Now time to pick up my mobile order. This is huge. I didn't realise how big it was going to be. Definitely a good lunch portion. I'm going to have to get my snack at Epcot last thing because I'm going to be full. But I'm walking over to go and see Beauty and the Beast because it starts in 15 minutes and I'm hoping I'll be able to get in. I checked online and they said you can bring food in, so I'm praying that is correct. Like it was the planned Disney blog, like the official one, that said you can bring food, so they better be right. I've made a good dent in this on my way over to see Beauty and the Beast. Today is going to plan so far.
She warned him not to be deceived by appearances. Beauty was found within. She had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the hearts of all who lived there. If he could learn to love another and earn their love in return, the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
So with the show done, that means I'm officially finished in Hollywood Studios as well. I'm making good time, I think. It's just gone 1:30. I went to the loo, topped up my sun cream, and now I'm leaving the park and making my way over to EPCOT, and I think I'm gonna try and catch the boat, which I know takes slightly longer, but I've done the Skyliner way before, and I think it'll be nice to kind of have a nice scenic boat ride. There's really no rush for the whole rest of the day. I'm confident that I'll be able to complete it and potentially even come back to Hollywood Studios for Fantasmic, purely because I see Happily Ever After all the time. I love it, but I haven't seen Fantasmic since the first week and I really want to see it again, but maybe I'm not gonna like put that out into existence too much until I know what time I've completed this 4 parks 1 day challenge. But we're making very good progress, as I said, and yeah, heading over to EPCOT now, park number 3. So after about half an hour on the boat, I've made it to EPCOT. I can see Daisy right here, so I think I'm just going to meet her as my character.
Which park number are you on?
Good progress. Yep. Always the way. Yep. Yep. It's a very common strategy. I like it. I got it.
Yep, there you are.
Hey friends, so after this friend, Daisy will be stepping away to have a call, but she will be coming right back. It will only take 1 minute. Do not go anywhere. She's coming right back for you.
I'll take over meeting with you on 2 parts of my
Right here, big smiles. Beautiful, big smiles.
Do a little wave. Bye. Perfect.
So I am making my way across from the Canada side of the World Showcase to the Mexico side of the World Showcase, mainly because I want to go into the Mexico Pavilion and get myself a pin like I did in Pandora, because I worked in the Mexico Pavilion when I was here picking up my shift in the restrooms in Mexico, so I want to get a pin to commemorate that, but also because I haven't seen the reflections of China. I'm going to call it a show. I'm going to count it as my show, I think, because you have to wait for the time that it's on and then you all go in together and you watch it. So I feel like to me that constitutes a show. And there's not really any other like show entertainment other than the Encanto show. And I'm not really interested in that too much, to be honest. I liked Encanto, but I'm going to choose the China one because I want to see that more. But first of all, I'm going into Mexican Pavilion so that I can get my pin. So the Mexico pin that I actually think I want isn't in here, so I'm going to have to find another shop that it's in, but I'm going to continue heading around to China to see reflections. Here we are entering the China Pavilion and going to watch reflections of China.
Hello everyone, 你好. In China we say 你好, which means hello.
I reflects modern China. Historic Nanjing Road reflects modern Shanghai. Set your gaze across the Huangpu River and you will find a new China.
So that ticks off my show for EPCOT. It feels slightly like a cheat, but I feel like there aren't shows in the same way that like the Festival of the Lion King and Beauty and the Beast are shows, unless I stay for the fireworks, which are definitely a show but are on too late for me to be able to complete my challenge. So I mean I watched it, there was a crowd of us and it was something unique to this park, so it definitely counts. And now it's just a snack and a ride that I need to do here, but I know which snack I want. I had it in my head that I wanted it before I got here, and then as I was coming around across the bottom of the World Showcase, I saw it in one of the Joffrey stands, and that is the cronut, which is like a croissant crossed with a donut. So I'm going to go back and get that, hopefully they're not gone. I've always wanted to try one, but I didn't pick it up on the way around because frankly I just wasn't hungry enough. And I might even have a little bit of it now and then save the rest for later, or for when I'm on the monorail over to Magic Kingdom. But before I get on the monorail, I've got to go and finish my activities for this park. I have got my cronut. It is probably going to melt in this heat because it's got loads of icing on it. And now I've got to decide what ride I want to do because I'm really not sure. I could go on anything, so I might just pick one with a short wait and a lot of aircon. I ended up just finishing the cronut because it was so sticky once it was on the piece of bag. I was like, I can't really put it back in my bag anyway. So I'm not feeling very full because I've saved that whole thing. I've picked my ride, probably the most iconic. You can probably tell from what is above me right now, but I'm going to ride Spatial Earth. The queue is only 5 minutes, so I can literally do this and then head out the front of the park to get on the monorail. I have just pricked myself in the thumb by putting my badge back on because I was taking a photo with it. So I'm just like holding my holding my thumb to make sure it doesn't like bleed out. It's like pricked it a tiny bit, but it's the pain of taking Instagram photos. Oh no, it's raining and I didn't bring my rain stuff. I'm just braving the rain. I've got a challenge to complete. It's not going to be as fun in this weather, but we're going to do it. We've done 3 parks, 1 to go, and we're basically on our way there. And now the final stretch, although I hear thunder, and hearing thunder this close by at Disney is never a good sign for stuff staying open, so we shall see, but I'm just going to get under the shelter of the monorail anyway and then work out what is happening. I picked up my Mexico pin in the pin store on the way out. Still haven't found anything quite right for Hollywood Studios because I was right at the front of the park. I wanted something with the crossroads, like the big crossroads, the thing at the front of the park with Mickey on the top. I just can't find anything. I don't know whether to go for something that's just Mickey, but then that doesn't really say Hollywood Studios, but then all of the Hollywood Studios stuff is basically Tower of Terror themed, and I wasn't anywhere near Tower of Terror and I wanted to be specific. I think I've caught the sun on my shoulders as well. But let's see whether they turn me away because of the weather. And just like that, I have tapped into the 4th park of the day. Of course, I can't quite say that the challenge is done yet because I haven't done my 4 activities in the park, but we're here, we made it to the last park, and it is 4:30. So that's very good going, and easily going to finish this today, which is very exciting. I forgot to say also, because I was on a crowded monorail, but it did take a while to leave because of the weather, and I was thinking, oh no, but then it did, and then got on the next one and it was fine. And now I'm staring at this beautiful castle that I call my home in this park. I love it. So for the ride in Magic Kingdom, I wanted to tick off yet another attraction that I haven't done yet this program, and actually I don't think I did it when I was here before, and that is the carousel. I've definitely done the Disneyland Paris one because there are videos of me and my siblings on it. I just saw one of my favourite quads, so I said hi to her, but yeah, getting on the carousel now. I can't remember what I was saying before. So, ride complete, that was really fun, and now I'm heading to do the show, and it's kind of funny because I already did the Beauty and the Beast live on stage, but I'm going to do Enchanted Tales with Belle as my show. I know it kind of counts as an attraction, but it's a show in itself, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do to tick off my show task for my 4 parks challenge. So it's currently delayed, but I don't really have another option for my show, so I'm going to just stand in the line. It says 45 minutes outside. They told us 30 to 35 as I passed the cast members on the entrance, but now they're saying it's going to be longer, so I feel like 45 could be accurate, but I've never done it before anyway, so it's worth waiting for a new experience, I guess.
Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
chariot to follow in after them.
Bonjour, everyone.
I got picked for the show! I guess that technically means I didn't watch it, but I'm still counting it because it was a show and I was in it! And that's a big bucket list thing for me as well, so I'm taking that off my bucket list, which is so cool. So I am now walking into Princess Fairy Tale Hall to meet Tiana and Rapunzel as my characters. When I was on the carousel, obviously, because that's, well, not obviously, but you might be able to see behind me, it's right opposite the hall, and it was saying 45 minutes, and now it's saying 15, so that is very good.
Now, I always say the 3 key ingredients of a good day. Good food to working on. Good music. And good dancing. Do you like dancing?
I do like it.
Oh, we never mind. So that makes it 2 of us. Now, you know what I like to do when I want to dance, but I know I'm not good. I don't want to use my 2 left feet. Put my hand over like this. I bend where the eyes like this. And you just gotta shake back and forth. Look at you. You look like you know how to cut a rug. We are convinced everybody we got it down. Come on in nice and close. Put your hand on the just like the strawberries and all over. Perfect. And over here, the front legs. Beautiful shape. Good to see you. Enjoy that savory snack. And pull this one out whenever you need it.
I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Hi! I love the frying pans in your hair. Oh, thank you. Pretty good. Did you decorate them yourself? I didn't, but I have some at home that I have done myself. But I didn't bring them today. Oh, that's amazing though. Kind of like sort of a scrap, right? Yes, exactly. Yeah. You know, my friend got her his dream is to be an interior designer. So I wonder if she can help us too then, because we've been looking for some new ideas to help the interior design. Like, so we definitely got that. Oh, perfect! I'm sure we'll love the help too. Maybe we could all decorate some frying pans like in your yard. Yes. We could hang them over all the walls too. I'm sure they could love it. Oh, thank you. Maybe some to match my dress. I think definitely the flowers would be a good choice. You see, I always love some flowers. Didn't they? They're pretty much there right next to you. You must have some of those for your friends. Well, my friends do mine. I still do like friends plus I can't do them. It was very hard. Especially when it's so long, right? Yeah, we've got a couple of them I do, but one's very thick. Oh, I understand. Oh, why do we want to leave so I can tell my friends all about you? Say bye.
That was so cute. My characters are now ticked off for this park. Met 2 in 1, which is cool. And now it's time for my snack, although I feel like I might go somewhere for dinner because I want something savoury. I was saying this to Tiana. I don't want something sweet because I was like, I love your beignets, girl, but I cannot have another sugary thing right now. And it is already past 6 o'clock, and if I want to head over to Hollywood Studios to catch Fantasmic, technically 5 o'clock's Monday, but I should probably get going relatively soon. So let's work out what I'm gonna eat here. Also, I was chatting to the character attendant before I met the princesses, and I was saying how I'd done a show in each park, and she was like, why didn't you do the Country Bears? And I was like, I kind of forgot that they would count as a show. I've already done my show, but if you're about to comment saying, Enchanted Castle of Belle isn't a good enough show, then I do now know that I could have done the Country Bears, but I'm already taking it off, so don't come for me. Okay, I have made a decision and ordered my dinner, so I am getting the kids' salmon meal from Columbia Harbour House. The adults version sounded nicer with the glaze. It was like a mustard and maple glaze, I think, but it was also like $6 more expensive, and I'm not made of money. I'm on the Disney College program. So yeah, that's what my snack is going to be. I'm going to count it as that because I'm eating in the park. I'm paying the same as what I paid for some of the snacks that I had before, to be honest. So yeah, that's me eating in this park, and once I've eaten that, then that is the challenge fully complete. Castle's behind me as well. Where is it? Oh, I've twisted around. But yeah, just walking over there now. It's mobile ordered, so I can go and grab it in a sec. Here we go, Columbia Harbour House. I was in here the other day and the food smelled so good, and that's why I was like, this might be a good place for dinner. Time to eat my food and relish in the completed challenge. So after my dinner and an attempt to get Galactic Hero on Buzz, but absolutely nowhere near, a completely dismal effort, I am now back in Hollywood Studios to catch Fantasmic tonight, so I'm going to leave you with a couple of clips from that. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully maybe I've inspired you to do the challenge yourself. It's definitely possible. I was done by 6:30, so if you've got a full day free, I'd say go for it. Maybe add your own stuff and let me know if you do have a go and use the 4 things that I was doing for each park. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.